So how much does YouTube pay for 1,000 views in 2025? Let me show you. This right here is one of my YouTube channels, and in the last 28 days, I have gotten 1.6 million views, 166,000 hours of watch time for a grand total of $8,479. And the RPM was $5.17. For those of you that are confused about what RPM is, that essentially just means how much YouTube pays you per 1,000 views. And yes, you can manipulate this. Now, I know you don't know who I am, but my name is Romero. I was one of the first ones to start doing YouTube automation back in 2018. And with only 3 of my faceless YouTube channels, I have made over $1.6 million. So if you're looking to start YouTube as a side hustle or just as a hobby, I'm going to show you how to manipulate your RPM and how you can make the most amount of money even if you're just doing it to fuck around. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is what niches have the best RPM. Everybody knows that the health niche, business, finance, crypto, all of those niches are going to have the highest RPM, but that doesn't mean you should do it. Right? Every guru on YouTube is going to tell you to do those because it's the easiest answer. But this YouTube channel that you're seeing here is in the celebrity news niche. And yes, you know, the business niche probably has like a $8, $10 RPM, but it's very hard to pull views like this. And by the way, this channel is underperforming by a lot. What I'm trying to say is that to have a high RPM on YouTube, you don't have to do boring niches like that. For example, this is one single YouTube video that I posted about the Pawn Stars, the gold and silver Pawn Stars on the History Channel. It's a TV show. This video ended up getting 9.9 million views, 657 hours of watch time, and that paid me a total of $69,780. And the RPM was $7.07. So that's a huge difference. That's a $2 difference per 1,000 views. Now, why is the RPM so much higher on this YouTube channel, even though it's still talking about celebrities? One of the biggest reasons, and something that you should consider before starting YouTube, is the age of your audience. This is the average age of the audience that watched this video. Over 60% of the viewers were over the age of 35 years old. Now, if I go into my celebrity news channel, you can see there's a huge difference. We're talking about 25 to 34. We have almost a 10% of viewers under the age of 24. So yeah, the older your audience is, the more money you're going to make. Think about it from the advertiser's perspective. Let's go ahead and say you work for a pharmaceutical company, and your job is to run advertisement on YouTube about a diabetes medication. You're gonna go to YouTube and try to target all of the older people. You're definitely not gonna target people under the age of 17. So as an advertiser, you have to be very strategic on what niches you're gonna run your advertisements, what videos, what channels, what age group, and try to find the target audience that you're going for. That's just one of the things that come into play. Now, the second thing that affects RPM is the season. You know, we have Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. Everybody knows that Q4 is the best. That is October, November, and December. This is when advertisers on YouTube go crazy. They try and spend their entire budget, right? That's when people buy the most, and we have a bunch of holidays. It's crazy. And I'm gonna show you an example of that, right? So this channel, as of right now, the celebrity news one, is underperforming by a lot. And just to show you, this channel started in March of 2020. It's gotten 213 million views, 13.8 million hours of watch time, and I've made over $1,034,000. Now, in September of 2024, this YouTube channel, this is when Q4 started, made $50,304, right? And this had an RPM of $8.83. And in October, this channel made $28,000 with an RPM of $8.51. Now, I switched this back to the last 28 days. It dropped down to $5.17 because I think we're in Q2. We're still in Q1. I don't know. But seasons do matter. The third thing that matters is where your audience is from. US viewers have the highest RPM. I believe Germany is the second. Now, in the last 28 days, this YouTube channel that is not in English, this is in a completely different language, has gotten 1.2 million views, and that's paid $2,588. And the RPM was $2.21. So target US viewers, target an older audience, or you can just get a shit ton of views. Now, the fourth and last thing that affects RPM and how much you're going to make on YouTube is your average view duration. For example, I posted this video 27 days ago. It's gotten 366,000 views, and I got paid $1,863. This video had a $5.09 RPM, and the average view duration was 4 minutes and 39 cents, which is a minute less than usual. What average view duration means is exactly what it sounds like. It's on average, how long did people watch the video? Now, I posted this video on March 31st of this year. It's gotten 242,000 views, and that paid me $1,497. The RPM of this video was $6.18 because the average view duration was 7 minutes and 19 seconds, which is really good. So as a little bonus, on average in 2025, again, it's April 29th, this channel has gotten 5.5 million views, 538,000 hours of watch time, It gained 9,600 subscribers, and that paid me $31,200. If I go into revenue, the overall RPM this year has been $5.71. I only focus on these faceless YouTube channels. All of my channels are completely automated and they run by themselves. Besides this is the only channel where I actually have to sit here and show my face. But yeah, if you're interested in doing YouTube automation, I have a school community where I show you guys exactly how I did it. Today I got a bunch of videos and shit. I'm really bad at promoting. I have a blueprint here or whatever. Give you a list of niches, give you my extension for free, blah, 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 you know. I have members in here making 5,000 in the last 7 days. Other members making 5,000 in 28 days. This student here made $6,000 in 3 days. And there's a bunch more. I don't know. You guys can check it out if you want. Link will be in the description or pinned comments. I don't feel like promoting right now. But I hope this video helped. It's very possible to make passive income on YouTube even without getting millions of views, right? If you're just looking for extra money, why not? Fuck it, give it a shot. Post a video about the Kardashians. Everything's done with AI nowadays, so why not? All right, goodbye.